Welcome to the Bad Dadvice podcast.
Your intros are terrible, man.
You guys, this is a work in progress. It's
episode 2. Here we go.
we're 50% done after this.
Right. We're only making it to 4, so this is episode 2 of 4. Welcome back.
And
Thanks
so
for
far,
coming.
we've done nothing but go downhill.
Look, man, we started at the peak. That's the problem.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Bad Dadvice podcast. I'm James Abatinozzi. To my left, I've got Trey Ferrano, Jameson Cardwell, and Ryan Roberson. So before we get into some of the nitty gritty, let's just real quick. What's wrong?
I definitely put the wrong names on the wrong people, but it's fine.
This is good. Okay. This is good.
When you guys see this, just know that flip it and reverse it, and we're good.
One thing about our podcast, we don't do second takes. We're doing if it's not good, you're seeing it. We're doing it live. We're doing it live every time.
Well, I think it's a good idea. It shows everybody the progress that we're making
But
all the
we've
way up to
taken-
episode 4.
We've taken steps backwards. We're not making progress.
Well,
That's
now
true.
we're scared because the first one went so well, so much better than expected. Now we're worried.
We're regressing to the mean.
Yeah. We did add a sign though. We added a We
Yeah,
were
look
so
at this.
confident that we would make it to 5 episodes that we invested in a neon sign that is not the same color as our logo.
It's
Yeah.
fine though.
I just looked at it and realized, I probably shouldn't look. I'm seeing stars now.
Yeah, but it's Dolphins colors and it's the NFL's back, so it's
We
okay.
are back.
And microphone stands. I mean,
Microphone
the
stand.
guy makes one complaint about holding the microphone. Now I can hold a beer and still talk in the microphone. So this is good, man. I really like where this is going.
Yeah.
So how's fatherhood, fellas? What's new? What's crack-a-lackin'?
I actually have something new.
Yeah,
I've got something, which is surprising. So, as I talked about on the last one, is we're very, very early. I just had our first ultrasound on Monday.
The old intro ultra.
Yeah. So it was pretty crazy, man. Well, I got a story to tell you first. We have a new food aversion, so she's been eating a lot of like short meals and stuff like that. So she's been snacking, little snackies. You got fruits and vegetables and all that stuff. She brought tomatoes to work, and the reflux is starting to hit. So she was on her way out, and she was spent like a solid half an hour just like dry heaving in the parking lot. So that was good. Yeah. So tomatoes, no go now.
Like just tomatoes, or do you think that's gonna stem to like pizza?
Oh yeah, no, it's like all the things because pizza that has tomatoes. So
Oh, I understand that.
yeah. So I think that's out the window.
I've just had a food aversion of tomatoes since he was 8 years old.
I've been pregnant since then. I don't eat tomatoes.
I got lucky. All of Strack's food aversions were fried chicken and stuff like that. So it was like
Crispy
it
treats.
forced me to eat a little healthier. And then after about 3 weeks, she started getting aversions to berries and strawberries and blueberries and all that stuff. So then I was right back to the fried chicken.
I guess all we got is chocolate now.
Yeah,
So
chocolate and fried chicken.
So that first ultrasound, did you guys are going into it? Obviously, you don't know the gender. You're going to do a gender reveal, right? That's like the
Oh,
thing.
yeah, for sure.
Everybody does a gender reveal. You're not allowed to know. You got to do a reveal. So did you like look at the screen intently, trying to be like, can I catch a glimpse of a something, or did you just go into it thinking, I'm just going to see what I see, and I'm not even going to try to guess the gender?
I mean, personally, think I saw a wiener.
No, not personally.
Think I
No,
saw a wiener.
no, not personally. No, I'm asking someone else, not on the podcast. I'm asking you for someone else's opinion. It's not you.
Yeah.
Yes, you personally. Did you personally, when you looked at the
I
ultrasound, look for a penis on your child?
I think I saw an Audi.
Okay. Well, does that give away the gender?
I don't. I mean, it's 10 weeks, so if that's the gender,
An
then
Audi
he's gonna
like
be
a sedan or a
Yeah.
four-door.
four-door
Four-door,
coupe.
yeah.
Audi, if you want to sponsor this podcast, email us.
Just give us all Audis. But yeah, so we also, because of all the tomato problems and stuff like that, she met up with me before, and we had to go into Walmart and buy a new pair of pants because she was like, "This isn't working." All the bloating and all the. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say like she crapped her pants.
Yeah, I thought that's where that was going.
No, no crap. Just bloats.
Okay.
Bloats my
Very
goats.
good.
But yeah, it's kind of weird because it feels real. Like, you know, it didn't feel super real, and then I saw the little gummy bear thing, and now it's like I don't know. It's crazy. It's so crazy to actually see it, and it's like,
But
I
you
don't
don't
know,
like see it. It's just like a screen of like it's like a Rorschach.
A little Teddy Graham looking
image.
thing.
don't even
but
see
still, it still felt like something different.
I thought
you
I
know
was
what
getting
mean?
punked until like month 8. I was like, dude, you're just getting fat. Let's be real. You're just like eating and getting big. Like this is fake, right? This is not real.
Yeah.
Do they do the heartbeat at the first song?
Oh yeah, that thing was
That's
pumping.
That's the crazy part for me. That was when I first heard the heartbeat, I was like, something's wrong, because that thing is pumping 100
Yeah.
miles an hour. You're like, it shouldn't sound like that. There's no way.
Yeah, no,
but
they're
they.
supposed to.
What was the? Do you remember what the heartbeat was?
It was probably like 180,
It's a girl.
something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was crazy.
Girl.
It's a girl.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just nice to have something to actually have to give to the podcast, that being a dad, because you know it's like for the first podcast, I didn't have anything. And, you know, I felt like a virgin talking to like a porn star about sex. I was just like, I'm talking missionary. I'm talking missionary.
Right.
Talking me on top or on the bottom.
Right.
And then now I'm like,
Please don't sue us. 22
Now
Jump
what are
Street.
you? Now hold on. Now what are you? Let's continue this analogy. What are you now?
like doggy style.
You are doggy
You
style
are
now.
doggy style.
So you were a virgin. Now you're doggy style. Just to be clear.
Yeah.
Okay. And then in a month or so, what will you be?
Reverse cowgirl.
Reverse. Oh, got it. So we just transitioned to positions from human beings. This is going well, guys. This is going well.
All right. Robo, how about you? What's up with
Hold
you?
on,
man?
wait. Let me live in this moment for a second.
I think we need to get off this moment.
Let me live in this moment for a second. If you out there listening and watching think that you also are reverse cowgirl, smash that subscribe button. Smash it, please. Okay.
Jeez.
Team reverse cowgirl.
Now we can move on.
Now I can listen to what Robo's go up to.
Yeah. What
All
do
right.
you do?
You know, wife's getting big. So
Yeah,
she
I saw a
finally
picture of it,
hit the point where she was wearing a lot of my shorts, and it's actually making me feel like I lost weight
Right.
because now she doesn't fit in my shorts. We had to buy special shorts for her.
You're so thin.
Yeah, so I feel super thin right
You're
now.
like, we are buying bigger shorts because we are getting bigger.
Yeah. But no, she's just got me doing a bunch of like little projects around the house. She had me paint the entire house. The second I got done, she said, "Okay, can you move to the next thing? Like, what's going on?" So no break.
Yeah, nesting. Ooh, nesting.
Yeah.
Oh, the nest phase.
The
It's terrible.
nesting. Yeah, tough. And you're doing double trouble. You're like, one crib not enough, give me 2. One stroller not enough, give me 2. One Publix chicken tender sub not enough, give me 2.
We're 3.
Question: Does anybody make bunk bed strollers?
What the hell does that mean?
What would that even look
Explain-
like?
I'm talking like
Explain what-
you know, like
explain what
you know,
mean.
like in England they have the double decker buses.
Okay.
Just do like a double decker stroller.
So
First of all,
that's called a twin stroller. So
Yes.
yes, they are out there.
You put
Hold
the
on.
baby on top of the other baby.
Dude,
That's how they work. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't think that people have figured out twins yet? What? Twins? What?
Like, are you asking if you
I
can
thought
put
it was
two?
a side by side.
You're asking
Well,
if
you
you can
can
put two
They
babies
have
in one
side by
stroller?
sides.
No, like on a stroller, you can have 2 bassinets.
Yeah, the one
Stacked.
Robo has, right?
Wait.
Bingo.
I think you're thinking that I'm saying front to back, like a long stroller. I'm
No,
talking
right.
about
It's-
like
right.
baby goes in
I-
and there's a second story
You're
where
talking
you're dropping the
missionary.
baby in on top.
You're
I
talking missionary.
literally have the same stroller Trey has
Yeah.
with an adapter that just sits one of them up higher. They're still kind of front to back.
I don't
but
know
one
why-
sits on top of the
Is it
other.
a
But it's
convertible?
tiered.
Hold on. I don't know why we're hiding what stroller. We have the Uppa Baby stroller, right? Which is like
The Cadillac.
In my opinion, it's like a Cadillac of a stroller. And for all those dads out there that might be listening to this, who might be in the phase of like where you are, where you're, just barely virgin to missionary, like the Uppa Baby stroller is a great stroller. And one of the things you're going to learn as you enter this phase, right, going from missionary to cowgirl to reverse cowgirl, as you enter that phase, you're going to be trying to learn all these brands, all these baby brands. right? And then recently, Bed Bath & Beyond, they go bankrupt, so Bye Bye Baby, that goes away. Now you're like stuck trying to learn brands purely on the internet. Can't even test drive a stroller anymore. So very tough. But yeah, Up a Baby. I don't know why. If Up a Baby, if you want to sponsor us, shoot us an email. We don't have an email address. I'm just saying that, but
Just like
figure
figured
it
out.
out. You know? Yeah, figure it out.
Shoot us an email, anyways. You got a PO
Yeah.
box.
Jeez. Yeah, we need to upgrade to email. Trey, what about you, man? What you been up to?
Yeah, what's new with you guys with the actual kids right now?
Actual kids. My kid won't go down to sleep. So he's 8 months old, and now it's like as soon as you go to put him down, immediately cry baby. Immediately this kid's like I don't want to go to sleep. I'm not tired. So you got to let him cry and cry and cry and cry. Throw water on him, yell at him. Whatever. Go to sleep. Waterboard him. Go to sleep. So that's where I'm at in my baby phase.
So, Abs, have you waterboarded your baby yet?
I try to avoid waterboarding my daughter. I think it's inhumane. But Kennedy she's starting to. She doesn't quite crawl yet, but she's scooting. She can get places. Obsessed with the dog. A lot of the dog licks the crap out of her all the time, and it's pretty gross to watch. We've started to transition a little bit into some purees and starting a little bit with that baby-led weaning. So it's terrifying watching her
Baby-led
eat.
what now?
Baby-led weaning. It's like it's basically going straight to like whole solid food. So we're not doing we are using purees just to get some flavors in her and stuff. But we've done like the baby-led wing. It's like you basically give them like
Cheeseburger.
whole pieces. No, not quite.
Sliders.
Whole right. It's like tiny cheeseburgers, right? Whole pieces of, like chicken strips, or we give her pizza crust, steak, things like that. And it kind of, gets those flavors, but also like works their, hand-eye coordination of being able to, actually grab food, bring it to their mouth, that kind of action. So we started that. It's terrifying watching your 6-month-old daughter just taking like a whole piece of, fruit or whatever and like putting it in her mouth, and you're like, you're gonna die. You're gonna choke and die. So it's pretty scary, but it's I've heard it has good, long-term effects. So we're trying it out. It's been pretty scary though. So
Side note on that. So, I mean, it makes sense that he was talking about the sliders. I mean, for those that don't know, James is a world-renowned, Jacksonville-renowned burger tester. So are you grooming her to becoming like a burger tester in the future? Is that what's going on right now?
That is always the chick that he talked about.
yeah, I'm not quite sure because I believe it's an anonymous burger account, and I think it's a female who runs it. It is called 904 Burger Breakdown.
Sorry, how many followers is that?
37.
We're doing good.
Yeah, 37 followers. So check it out, 904 Burger Breakdown.
St. Augustine bottle to the 38th follower.
On 1 millionth follower.
But yeah, I mean it's I think she's got my taste buds for sure. I think she's not really a big fan of vegetables.
Well, that makes sense.
And loves like steak. So she's basically her old man.
Nice.
So it's been going good. So well, good to catch up with everybody. Good. Sounds like everybody's doing well, which I love to hear. Let's get into some. How about a little bit of advice here? Some dad advice for you guys back home. You guys, it's football's back.
Yes.
Football's back.
About time.
I love it. Yeah, NFL Hall of Fame game tonight. The Jets versus the Cleveland Browns. So football's back, and this will be Trey, you and mine first football season with. Well, no, your kid was born during football season last year, wasn't he?
Correct.
Oh, that's right. So you did half a football season last year, 3/4 of a football season last year.
Yep.
With a kid.
Yep.
My daughter was perfectly timed to be born like 2 weeks after the Super Bowl, so I got to get through the whole season. Robo, you will be mid-football season, and Cardwell, you will make it to the end of football season.
Yeah, what's your kid's birthday?
February 18th.
Oh, mine is March 5th, so I will be cruising through football season. I'll be
Yeah, I'm gonna be right smack dab in the middle of it.
Yeah.
Like I'm trying to figure out how I'm gonna manage my time, like between fantasy football and not even like just how do I watch games?
Yeah.
Like how did you manage that?
Yeah, it's tough. You have to like build up. You have to build up a bankroll of points. Is what I'm going to call it. You have to get out to an early lead on Sundays because when that fourth quarter rolls around and it's the witching hour and you're like, I am not stopping right now. I can't wash bottles. I can't change diapers. It is the witching hour. You better have some points banked. You better have done a foot rub and burped the baby and put him down and done a little dance and sang a little song because when you're watching football, you better cash those points in during those 1 o'clock.
So how do you manage your time with like fantasy football throughout the week? Or is it just kind of like whatever happens?
Oh,
happens?
you just take more shits.
Spend more time. Spend more time on the toilet.
Spend more time on the toilet. Take your time.
Right,
That's good advice.
Little tinker time. Yeah.
Bingo. Yeah. Fantasy football stuff. And will you be off? Will you be on any sort of paternity leave during the football season, or will you take any time off of work, or no?
I don't get any type of paternity leave.
Got it.
Emily gets 16 weeks or something like that.
Holy
Like something,
goodness.
yeah, something ridiculous. Where like I
So
basically
she's on vacation. She can watch the kid the whole
yeah,
football season.
that's what I said. I was like, well, yeah. I was like, do they really need you at that job if you can take 16 weeks off?
Yeah. Sidebar. Be careful calling maternity leave vacation because people tend to not like that.
It's a recipe for sleeping on the couch.
Yeah. You better have a comfy
Or
couch.
adult sleepovers.
But make sure you sleep on the couch on Sunday so you can watch the game.
Bingo.
Facts.
I've given it some thought with this being my first football season with a kid, and I think part of my plan on Sundays is to kind of bring young Kennedy under my wing and just mold her into a football fan, and basically use that to almost convince Janie that I'm giving her a break from parenting, as I will watch the baby and watch football at the same time, and mom can go do whatever she needs to do. My only downside to that is if she starts crying or something like that.
If she needs any attention
If
at
she-
all,
She needs any
Right,
attention.
if she doesn't,
my plan has backfired.
if she doesn't just sit there and watch the game, it's gonna be trouble. So
I mean, you got headphones. I mean,
Got it. Sounds like you
Just the
really thought
rockin'
this through.
headphones.
Yeah, you've really thought it through.
I'm about as prepared as can be.
And she's gonna be crawling around like during the season. So if you have to you're gonna put her in like the pig pen, right?
Yeah, I've got the little octagon thing, so I'll just have her. I'll have her in there. We'll do during the commercials, maybe do some wrestling matches, stuff like that. So
Red Zone doesn't have commercials.
Yeah, dude. What are you talking about?
I don't know. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna really need my wife to be around during
And
Sunday football.
making fantasy.
You got to bank up those points.
Like making fantasy updates to your roster in between the 1s and 4s. Like, dude, you better be. I'm telling you, the witching hour. That's the time you need. You kind of almost need to don't even watch the first half of the 1 o'clock. No, baby, let's go. We're gonna go shopping, and I don't even want to watch football. And then just happen to get home right around the witching hour because that's what you want to watch. You want to watch the end of the 1 o'clocks,
Right.
going into the 4s.
The fourth quarter.
I think your big key is willingness to give up potentially like a Thursday night football or a Monday night football to just drill in the Sunday football.
I don't know about that. I think Monday and Thursday are the easiest days they're gonna be the easiest days to watch football, especially and I thought about this. I know we have a national audience out there. You East Coast people, you East Coast dads, you're not gonna have any issues, I don't think, watching Monday or Thursday night football. Maybe a night here or there, but usually, the game starts at 8:30. Kids are.
Right.
My kid's in bed asleep by 8:30.
Mhm.
So
Right.
I'm not gonna have
Those West Coast dads.
the West Coast dads. You got no shot. There's no way that you're getting home from work at 5:30 and ignoring your wife and kid and turning on the football game.
Right.
Like, I mean, there's just no way. You Central Time Zone people, you might be able to catch the second half.
Well, what about all of our fans in the UK? You know, there's a lot of UK football fans now.
I don't even fucking know what time it is in the UK. What is it? 6 hours ahead there? I don't even know what time it is.
I have no idea. I think it's like
Well,
2
we
a.m.
know that like
It's like 2 a.m.
7 p.m. is like a 9 a.m. game, right? Because like we're watching.
Oh yeah. So when we watch, it's the 9 a.m. So that's like a 1 o'clock there, right? So it's
Right. You know what's really interesting to fans? Doing math about time zones. This is great. Very entertaining. what we're
Cardwell
doing.
dropped the question.
What about Australia? Let's do that next. What time is it there? In Hong Kong, it's 12 hours ahead. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Well, nobody watches football in Hong Kong.
I have no idea.
What?
Do they watch this podcast in Hong Kong?
Maybe.
Okay.
Not anymore.
Hey, if you're in Hong Kong right now watching this, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, comment your what do you do to watch football on Sundays? Let us know. To the fantasy football aspect of it, honestly, I think for me so far, what I've noticed is I'm not doing nearly as many like mock drafts. I'm not really doing that. I'm not doing as much research right now as we get into draft season and things like that. And the pros, I think the pros of that are I'm not getting caught up in all Matthew Berry's sleepers
Right.
that I end up with a team full of Snickers sleepers.
Right.
And I have a garbage team like I do every year. So
Right.
Well, I think you're in a good spot because you've been drafting like 14 Jets for the last like 10 years, so you might actually be in a good spot.
this is my year for the Jets.
It's a good spot.
I agree. I think the Jets are gonna barely miss the playoffs this year. So it's a good team to have for fantasy football.
Just like you, right?
Because they'll be fighting. They'll be just like me every year, except I finish in 11th.
Out of 12.
But that's a team you want. You want a team that's like
11th out of 12.
no.
You
You want
the
players
Jets?
that are really.
You want Jets? What do you want? Jets? What do you want? The second to worst team? What do you want?
I want the guys
Tight
who are.
ends.
I want the guys who are giving it their all season. I don't want the Chiefs who can bench their guys in week 11.
Okay.
Travis Kelce played every game last year.
That's why you always draft tight ends.
Oh my god.
This
Yeah.
man is about
Tight ends never.
spend
Tight ends
all of
never
his
miss a
money.
game.
I think the next couple of
Tight ends.
episodes, if we do make it past episode 2, I think the next couple episodes we're gonna need to dive into this fantasy football topic because I think you have some absolutely disillusioned ideas about how to win a fantasy football championship.
Some people call those hot takes.
It's only a hot take if it works out occasionally.
So you're the
I'm sure one time it worked out.
You're saying you're basically Stephen A.
In the-
Smith. That's what you're saying.
In the 5 years I've been in this league, I'm sure one of my hot takes has panned out.
No, it has not. You consistently finished very, very
I finished
low.
in second one year.
Out of 5, you finished above last place once.
Yeah, I think I've made the playoffs twice. I don't even remember. I don't
Okay.
even know.
We're gonna shift off of this very niche topic of our fantasy football league onto something else. Yeah, can we shift it or what?
Sure. Let's talk about the game. When we're done filming this, we're gonna actually be able to watch this game tonight. What are we eating?
What are we eating?
What are we eating tonight? What's your go-to NFL snack? NFL game day, meal, snack, whatever you want to
I
call
mean,
it.
you got to get wings. Got to get wings.
Gotta
Yeah,
get wings.
That's,
100% got to get
that's a
wings.
no-brainer.
I mean, I'm a pizza guy. I mean, like, I'm also a wings guy and a sub guy and a chips guy and a pretty much all of the food guy. But yeah, I'm a pizza guy on game day.
Is anybody cooking anything on a game day? I mean, everything you just said is pre-made or delivered, or I guess maybe you throw a frozen pizza in the oven or something like that. Was anybody cooking anything? I mean,
I think
chance.
if I'm cooking something on game day as a dad, I'm doing a slow cooker for the night game. I'm doing some sort of
Little brisket.
all day
like a little crock pot action.
pork butt crock pot action. That's what I'm doing
Okay.
if I'm cooking anything as a dad on game day.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat as you guys, right? Most of the time I'm not cooking. If I do, it's start early in the morning, get the smoker out, sit in the garage, because there's nothing better than, grilling and drinking a beer is great, but you got to actually pay attention to the food. The smoker, I just sit out there and I drink beers all day, and you really don't have to watch it at all. It's just like gets to your desired temp, and then
who's watching your child?
Well, this was before I had a child. I haven't tried this without a child yet.
We're not there anymore. You know what? Yeah, you know what else
I know.
you used to poop your pants. You used to eat your own boogers. There's a lot of stuff you used to do that you shouldn't do anymore. And one of those things is drink beer all day Sunday in your garage.
I know. I didn't even think about that. This is
You're in for a rude awakening
We'll
this
see.
football season, man.
Dude.
I'll tell you what. I mean, the one
You are in for a rude
you
awakening.
you came in second to last place in your fantasy football league.
and I'm going to do less research and invest less time into it this year.
But you can't do any worse.
Much like this podcast, I cannot do any worse than right now.
Correct. That's correct. Yes.
If you were gonna
This
grill
is the
though,
bottom.
what would you be grilling? Like, what's your go-to grill stuff?
On the grill, I actually have I have like a little Blackstone hibachi.
Whopper, Junior, double, triple, Whopper, Impossible or Bacon Whopper. I rule this day. MBK, have it your way.
This podcast sucks.
Burgers,
So bad.
burgers and dogs. Burgers and dogs are an easy go-to. Every now and then I might do like some Philly cheesesteaks.
So you're a big sandwich guy.
Yeah, I do like a good sandwich.
You do Philly cheesesteaks, is what you do?
I do.
Grill Philly cheesesteaks.
I make Philly cheesesteaks.
Are we talking missionary?
Okay.
Yeah, I make it
All
Philly,
right.
and I toast the bun on
I mean,
on the thing.
You buy like the
Philly
little
cheesesteak, that's-
prepackaged.
A Philly cheesesteak is a 10th round draft pick of sandwiches.
No,
No, dude.
it's higher than that.
No.
10th
You're
round?
insane. 10th round?
It's a bench sandwich. That's
You want to
for
know a
sure.
10th round sandwich?
No shot.
A 10th round sandwich is a slider. Sliders are 10th round sandwiches.
A Philly cheesesteak.
No, it's sliders also, I disagree. Anything I can eat in one bite, I'm all about that.
Right, but you can eat a Whopper in one bite.
Maybe.
Whopper.
All right, well then let's do this. Let's go right into this. Then why don't we talk about our top sandwiches? Let's do a little sandwich draft right here, right now.
Oh, okay. Oh, you think that you're going to take Philly cheesesteak before I take Philly cheesesteak? Is that what you think I can
You just said Philly cheesesteak is a 10th rounder.
Oh, you don't think I was
Mind games.
playing mind games with you like I do every year in fantasy
Chess.
football, which is why you draft 2 tight ends every year very early? Yeah,
Chess.
not a good strategy.
You're playing
Chess,
checkers.
not checkers.
I'm Bill Belichick of sandwich drafts.
All right, so who's going first? So how are we gonna do
I
this?
you know what? I did think about that earlier today and how we were gonna pick who went first. And I have no idea.
I think whoever ate a sandwich most recently goes
that would
first.
be me. I ate one like 15 minutes ago.
I had Chipotle before I got on here.
And you also brought a bunch of fried chicken?
Well, that's for the game. I'm not gonna not watch a football game.
Chipotle
And we're back to fattest
25
podcast
Hold
of
on.
all time.
Before we get into
25
sandwich
wings.
talk, let's talk about 3 seconds before we jumped on this podcast, you were eating Nerds ropes.
No, gummy,
Yeah, but
gummy,
those are
gummy
bomb.
clusters. Gummy clusters. They're not,
clusters. You brought a box of fried chicken with you after eating Chipotle.
and a
for dinner.
pre-made Cuban sandwich.
Abs, you realize
I didn't know what I was gonna want. I didn't know what I was gonna want to eat during the game.
Are you getting executed? Is this your last meal request? What are you doing?
You never know. I'm at your house at 9:30 at night, and my
Yeah.
wife's at home with the baby. I might be getting executed. I don't know.
Good call. Okay.
All right. So who? How are we gonna do this? Who wants to go first?
I don't know. Let's just make it easy. Let's go end to end. We'll do something. We started on this side. We'll start on that side this time.
Okay. All right. I'll go first. I gotta look at my list. I don't remember what I wrote. All right. Can I get some like NFL draft music or something? With the first pick of the 2023 Bad Dadvice Sandwich Draft, I select a fried buffalo chicken sandwich. The buffalo chicken sandwich. It's arguably The greatest. Some may call it a safe pick. A guarantee.
That's what you want to take with number
Right.
one
You
overall.
You
is
just
the safe
drafted
pick.
an offensive guard with the number 1 pick in the NFL.
Tackle,
dude.
offensive
I'm
tackle.
on board. I'm on board. I think that's first overall.
I drafted a long-term franchise.
You drafted a
Superstar.
long snapper, is what you did.
You've never been disappointed with a Buffalo
You
chicken.
drafted a long
Never.
snapper. John Denny. Shout out John Denny. All right. Speaking of Denny's, I'm gonna go with a bacon, egg, and cheese, baby. That's a number
yeah.
one. That is a
Bacon,
flashy
egg, and
wide receiver. Bacon, egg, and cheese is breakfast sandwich, but it's also a lunch sandwich and a dinner sandwich because I can eat breakfast for any meal of the day.
You can eat
Smart.
you can eat a buffalo chicken sandwich for breakfast too. Just the wrong sandwich.
No, you can.
Right. That's why I
Clearly
picked it first.
you- That can run your offense. Buffalo chicken sandwich. That can run your offense. No.
It's gonna protect my quarterback.
Yeah. Okay. 11th out of 12. Okay.
All right. I'm gonna have to go with the Cuban. I'm going
Oh, I had that.
Cuban sandwich. Has never done me wrong one time.
How many Cubans are in the NFL?
Documented?
Oh my god.
Yes.
Canceled.
It's documented. Yes, documented.
Do you know the
I don't
answer?
know, but
to
they're
this?
not bad.
Do you know the answer to that?
0.
I wish I had the computer up. I would Google that. There's got to be one, right? Half Cuban. Cube.
Cuba Gooding Jr. was
Cuba
he was a running back.
All right. 4th overall pick.
4th overall, I'm going to go with a meatball sub.
Ew.
Power. He's going
Big meatball sub guy.
fullback. That's a fullback right there.
I didn't even have a meatball on my big board. I'm
you can
gonna
keep
be
that
honest.
one.
Okay, milk guy.
Yeah, I'm not a
Yeah.
I'm not a meatball guy.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, you keep
Snake
finishing last place, okay?
Snake, yeah, meatball
No,
sub.
that's not how you do. It's not a snake, dude. What do you mean?
Oh, you don't want to snake it?
This is NFL draft, dude. This is not fantasy football drafting. This is like.
Oh, we don't
this
want
Oh, I thought we were snaking it.
It's the big. It's a big. Oh, we're snaking.
Oh, 'cause
okay.
you were-
Oh, sorry. Oh,
I think we
you-
should. I think we should snake
All
it.
All right,
snake.
only
I
because
think
you
we
thought
should
we were
snake
snaking it. Will we
Robo's
snake it?
gonna gonna cry about it getting the last pick every
Because
round.
No,
you
that's fine.
drafted a
No,
meatball
we'll snake.
sub.
Yeah,
That's fine. Go ahead.
because he
No,
thought he was gonna
No, I
get
think we
this
should-
next. He thought he was gonna get the next sandwich, grilled cheese, whatever he's gonna say in the second round. He's gonna look like a genius. Go ahead, we'll snake it.
What do you
Give
got?
us give
What
us
do you
your
got?
first pick of round 2.
My next pick
Yeah.
is a grilled cheese.
Yeah, no
Oh,
doubt.
God.
No doubt. I didn't even look at your notes. I could have read
Grilled
that.
cheese.
I could have smelled that from a mile away.
You suck, you
You look
jackass.
like a grilled cheese.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible. Okay, so you're starting out with a grilled cheese and a meatball. I mean,
That's
it's okay.
terrible.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay.
Maybe put them together and you have something.
It's okay. All right,
No,
let's go.
it's not good.
Moving on.
All right. So I'm keeping it classy here. I'm going with a nice French dip with a good little jus action. I think we're in
Very-
good territory.
You're eating rich people sandwiches,
Your
man.
Oh.
scouting department is
What was the first one you said? What'd you say first?
Cuban.
Cuban
He's
French
going
dip.
Cubans
all
are good.
International. He's going with the international.
I had Cuban at was my number 3. That's a good option.
That's terrible. All right, I'm going with maybe somebody might draft. I'm a Bill Belichick type, right? I like to get people that people go, is that a second rounder or is that like that guy's like maybe like a 7th rounder, 8th rounder? So my second rounder, which I know will perform for my team, sweet onion chicken teriyaki sub from Subway.
Oh, that's killer.
That's my second round pick.
Does Subway still have yoga mat in their bread?
No, they have changed the recipe.
Oh, okay. All right, then that's okay. All right, second round pick for me. This is a classic. I'm gonna go with a club sandwich.
Safe.
The club sandwich. It's safe.
Offensive guard. You've drafted 2 linemen so far, just to be clear. 2 linemen.
Okay. So we're gonna be running the ball with my round 3 pick, an ice cream sandwich.
Oh, baby.
That's
That's-
a game changer.
That's a
What that
punter
is.
in my mind. That's a punter.
What?
That is not. That is not.
You talk
sworn-
about eating a bacon, egg, and cheese breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Yeah.
You eat an ice cream sandwich any second.
Yeah,
of the
you
day.
literally had him pick up ice cream sandwiches on the way here last week.
Yeah.
Oh, I
did.
love ice cream.
Wait, I didn't get an ice cream
Don't get
sandwich
me
last
wrong.
week.
Oh, they're in the fridge.
I love it as a punter, as
Oh,
a special team player.
I like Bill Belichick, respect special teams. But to be clear, an ice cream sandwich, nobody's drafting it, and you're taking it in the third round. That's an undrafted free agent ice cream sandwich.
Let me just.
That's an undrafted.
That would have been
free
an
agent.
unbelievable fifth pick.
How about I
However
put this here?
many we're doing.
All the sandwiches we just said are sitting on this table right now. Which one are you grabbing? Everybody's grabbing the ice cream sandwich
I think wrong.
or the Cuban that's in the bag.
I'm
or
probably
whatever.
going bacon, egg, and cheese. honestly.
But exactly.
I'm actually a little mad that I didn't have first
Bingo.
pick.
Bingo was his name. You go bacon, egg,
Wrong.
and cheese on a biscuit, on a muffin.
There's so-
on a-
it's-
on a bagel. I mean, you can do it on toast. You can
It's
do it on
so
literally
versatile.
anything. It is a phenomenal skill player. The bacon, egg, and cheese. All right, is that you? Are you done with that?
I'm done. Yeah, that's
Okay.
it.
I'm actually going to go with a defensive player with this next pick. This is more of like I'll call it a safety.
Is that your dog?
I think my dog is very jealous that we're in here talking about food. I'll go. This is a safety pick. This is a safety on my defense, kind of an Ed Reed type. This is going to be a peanut butter and jelly. I need to shore up my defense. Peanut butter and jelly, which
too
is a
safe.
Hall of Fame of sandwiches, though.
that is a Hall
too
of Fame.
safe.
Hall of Fame sandwich.
That's a Hall of Fame sandwich that you're getting in the third round that you can eat. You know, when on the go, you pack it when you go somewhere. It's like it's a great
Uncrustable.
sandwich.
Yeah. Every time I play golf, I pack 2 Uncrustables.
Bingo. 2 Uncrustables.
never gonna do you
couple
wrong.
bags of chips, a Snicker bar, Twix,
Some chicken wings.
Couple hot
Chicken-
dogs at the turn.
fried chicken tenders. Yeah. So that's so I'm stacking my roster now. I mean, I got bacon, egg, and cheese. I got sweet onion chicken teriyaki, and then I got what did I just say?
You don't even remember.
Oh,
It was such a good
Hall of
pick.
Fame
You don't
pick,
even
you didn't even
remember.
remember it?
Fame PB&J.
Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter and it sounds like everybody here is peanut butter and jelsies, if I do say so
Yeah,
myself.
whatever. All right. So, my next one is going to be a boomer bust pick. I'm going with the fried fish sandwich.
Goo.
This
You get
What?
a fried grouper sandwich, like a well fried sandwich with a little tartar on there, a little lettuce, a little mater, maybe a little pixies on there. That's a winner right there.
This roster is not turning out well for you.
You know
I
what
don't
that
know
is?
what
You
you're
know what?
talking
You know what the fish sandwich is? It's the rookie who goes off in week 1 and scores a couple touchdowns, and then he doesn't get a catch for the rest of the season.
Right.
And you spend all your fab money on him in week 1 to have him on your roster, and then you drop him in week 5, and then Trey picks him up and he becomes good.
Yeah, but the difference
Bingo.
is I drafted him, so I get that week 1.
You drafted him, kept
If
him on your
you're
bench,
starting-
put him in your lineup in week 2. He scored 0.
If
You
you're-
drop him in week 3. Trey picks him up in week 7. He scores 3 touchdowns.
If you're starting Filet-O-Fish week 1, you're not a championship man.
Whoa, who said fillet of fish? That is a totally different ball game. I'm
I almost
talking about
spit my beer out.
a well.
Oh, well fried.
Oh,
Sorry.
well fried.
Excuse me,
Not
sir.
a
I'm
decently
not talking
fried.
about dumpster fish.
Excuse me, Filet-O-Fish, one of the best-selling sandwiches on the planet.
Yeah, 'cause
Okay.
they don't-
Is it really?
Yeah, it is.
All right, Robo.
A lot of people don't eat red meat. Did you know that?
Those guys are idiots.
My wife doesn't eat red meat.
She's an idiot.
What's your deal?
Yeah. What do you?
It's okay. Don't worry. What's your next pick?
That's all right.
She'll get over it, dude. If she gets
She
mad,
just doesn't get it.
if she gets mad,
doesn't get it.
if she gets mad, it's because she's pregnant and she's just emotional right now. She'll get over it.
Oh, dude, you don't say that.
I said it.
All right, my third round pick. I'm going safe pick. Wanted the PB&J. Got taken 2 slots ahead of me. I'm gonna go with just a nice turkey sandwich.
Boo!
I've got that.
Club
That's fine.
is a turkey sandwich with bacon, so you are a loser. Boo.
And an extra piece of. Don't forget the extra piece of bread in the
That's
club
true.
sandwich.
That's true.
Yeah, I'm trying to be on the lighter side.
The club sandwich. That third piece of bread. Just like the balanced ratio of turkey to bread to bacon in a club sandwich is electric. Yeah.
It's
Nice.
electric.
Okay, let's think.
All right.
All right, last round.
My-
last
Is
round.
this the last round?
Yeah.
Nope.
Back,
One.
back,
Count.
back, back.
No, this is
One,
4. I
one,
thought we were
This is
doing
the
5.
fourth round. This is the
Yeah,
fourth
there's
round.
still one
You
more
have
pick.
Back
3.
forth, back forth.
Oh, so it's the last round of 2. What are you talking about?
I thought we were doing 5 picks.
One,
It's 5 picks.
2,
You have to pick 3
three,
players. You pick 3
4,
sandwiches.
5. Yeah. What have I picked?
All right,
We should
rock
be writing
Okay.
down what we picked because I don't even remember what I
Yeah,
picked.
yeah.
Oh yeah, make fun of me.
So my 4th pick is a chicken cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's.
very
Way too specific.
As a,
This
as a,
is
as
very
a former
specific.
Jersey Mike's employee,
You know
that was a wrong pick.
No.
That was the
You know-
wrong.
you
You go
know-
Chipotle cheesesteak or nothing.
You know what this is? You know what this? You know what that pick is?
Chicken Philly.
That pick right there is a Boise State quarterback that threw for 6,000 yards, goes to the league. Nothing.
Becomes a phenomenal coach.
With Kellen Moore action.
Well, Kellen Moore.
Kellen, that's a Kellen Moore pick right there. That's Kellen Moore. Thank you, Kellen. Okay, Kellen.
That's all right. I got a sleeper for my 5th pick.
More like Kellen Yeller.
All right. On that note, all right. So I got another one you guys are not gonna like, but has not done me wrong once.
Okay.
Caprese panini.
Oh my God.
What the
are you?
what the
No,
hell?
what are you eating?
What the hell is even that?
Right. Give me that.
What the hell is even that?
I'll tell you what it is. It's a little
Mozzarella and tomatoes.
If you have to break down the sandwich, it can't
With
be
some
a top
balsamic.
five.
mozz, tomato, salt, pepper, balsamic, a little basil on there.
If
Little
one of the
pesto,
if
little
one of the
pesto
ingre-
action.
Hold on. If 2 of the ingredients of your sandwich are salt and pepper, it's not a good sandwich. Not a
The
good
main
sandwich.
ingredients are salt.
The third ingredient in your sandwich is salt.
So there's no protein on this sandwich whatsoever.
I think this is some protein and cheese. That's awful.
I don't know. I don't know.
Vegetarian.
I don't
Let-
even know.
Let me tell you something.
You know
If
what
I-
this is? You know what this is?
terrible.
This is when you're
I can't wait for your last
No,
pick.
no. This is fantasy football when you draft a guy that retired.
Or you draft your
TJ
second,
Husham's
or
only-
you draft your second defense.
You draft-
Someone's gonna hear this and they're gonna agree with me that caprese panini is phenomenal.
Let me tell you something. If I show up at your house and the spread on the table is the sandwiches that you've mentioned,
He's showing
I'm
up with
leaving.
wings.
I'm leaving.
He's
I
showing
don't
up with
want
wings and a Cuban.
fillets of fish and caprese sandwiches.
Oh my God, you guys!
You're
are just-
nuts.
Okay,
All right.
on to me, please. Thank you. So I have my quarterback. I have my flashy receiver. I have my defense. You know what I need? What do I need? I need some beef. I need some beef in my. I need some beef up front. And my offensive lineman, I think, is better than any offensive lineman you've drafted so far, and I'm getting him in the 4th round. That is the Sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe.
Sloppy Joe's are disgusting.
Sloppy Joe, baby.
No, I'm on board. For
No,
that.
no, no.
I'm on
I
board.
like
You
them
think-
extra sloppy.
Thank you. You think it's disgusting because you haven't had a Sloppy Joe probably in 10 years. Every time I have a Sloppy Joe, I go,
I really wish I
I
had
go-
Sloppy Joe on here. I don't have.
Are you
it.
having
I-
a side conversation with him while I'm trying
Dude,
to
you're
talk-
literally like he's literally in the middle of talking.
I'm like talking. You're talking to him about your soundboard.
it would have been so good.
Yeah, it would have been, but you don't have it, so don't talk about it in the middle of my Sloppy Joe speech, okay? What was
Come
I
on,
saying?
dude.
Every time I have a Sloppy Joe, I go, man, that is so much better than I remember it. And when you say that about a sandwich, that is a strong sandwich, and it is going to be a workhorse, probably not a left tackle, probably a right tackle, workhorse, because my quarterback's a lefty, because I'm a Dolphins fan. Go Tua, go Fins, Fins up. Right tackle, protecting the blind side of my quarterback. Sloppy Joe.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just looking for like if I go to a restaurant, much like a meatloaf, if I see a Sloppy Joe on the menu, I'm not ordering it ever.
How many ice cream sandwiches have you ordered at a sandwich shop?
I just went.
Yeah,
to
thank you. Okay,
I
goodbye.
just went to an ice cream sandwich place last night.
No. I said a sandwich shop. This isn't the ice cream sandwich draft. This is the sandwich draft. You go to a sandwich shop. You go to Jersey Mike's.
It's literally called a sandwich.
You
Ice
go to
cream
Jersey Mike's. How many
sandwich.
times have you gone to Jersey Mike's and went, I'll just get the ice cream sandwich, please?
I bet they make it.
You go to Jimmy John's. Can I get a? Can I get? Can't even spit it out. Can I get the chocolate ice cream sandwich?
You're out of
Freaky
control.
fast.
You're a
All right,
joke. You're a
all right.
joke.
Let's wrap it up. Round 5.
You're a joke.
Oh wait. I got it. This is
You got 4
I
and
got
then
2
Rapid fire,
two-
4
okay.
5.
All right, here we go.
Rapid fire, 4 5.
All right, so round 4. I think I'm gonna go with a pulled pork sandwich.
Solid.
Again, on a nice ciabatta,
Again, I think you're drafting an offensive lineman. Maybe that's a defensive lineman, but.
and then number 5 for me is a shrimp po' boy.
Ooh. I
Can't
like
go
that.
wrong with
Yeah,
I
get a
like
little,
that.
get a little. No, it's no filet o fish. but I want to get a little seafood in my life.
If you talk down my fish sandwich one more time, I'm gonna come across the stable.
Fish sandwiches is ass.
I agree. All right, I'm gonna go with my 5th round pick. I'm going to go with a, when you're wrapping up a draft, you got to take somebody that has upside, but it's a risky sandwich. This is in my opinion, this is a risky sandwich. But if you go to some places, like Mystic, Connecticut, just random places in the Northeast, what do you get? You get a lobster roll.
Nice.
I'm going with lobster roll. It is a phenomenal sandwich sometimes, but it definitely is a boomer bust sandwich. I will admit that up front.
Italian sub.
Oh, I was gonna say that, and then I switched it.
That's all you got.
Yeah, that's all I
Italian
got.
sub.
Great. Good.
All right. My
Great,
last.
hold on. Great radio. You know what people wanted to hear? They didn't want to hear why you picked an Italian sub. They just wanted to hear you say the word Italian sub.
Italian sub.
And you know what somebody's going to do? They're going to go, yeah, that's the one I like. They're going to be watching. Yeah, that's the one I like. Glad you picked it. What position is it? Is it good? Why did you pick it? Give me anything.
Nothing. Okay. All right.
It's because of the gabagool.
Got it. Okay, so
You gotta have that
I got to
gabagool.
match my caprese with my Italian sub. Got it. Okay.
All right. For the last pick of this draft,
Yeah, Mr. Irrelevant.
Oh, this is your sleeper. that you've been
This
talking
is
about
my
all night.
sleeper
Let's
pick.
hear it.
Okay, here we go.
leftover Thanksgiving turkey and stuffing sandwich.
Man.
I like that.
Said turkey. I call that the
I like
same.
that.
Leftover Thanksgiving dinner's different than just sliced turkey, big dog.
Yeah, what?
Have you
Are
never
you
made a
kidding me?
Are you
leftover
trying to
Thanksgiving
argue that
sandwich?
like a
Of
turkey?
course, I've had a leftover Thanksgiving, but it's still a turkey sandwich.
Are you trying to argue that Thanksgiving turkey and like
I'm not saying
Slice.
they're the same, but they're still turkey on bread. Like they're still the same thing.
no?
No, they are.
I got a mangina.
Oh my god, this soundboard is significantly worse than episode 1.
Yeah.
Where did you
And
put?
you're just randomly throwing stuff
Where
in
did you
there.
put these sounds on here?
And like, why did the only points of the entire draft is for leftover turkey sandwich? Why nothing else? You played that one time the whole episode. You work to get all
We've
this-
literally
Thank you.
drafted 20 sandwiches and only one was a
got-
good pick.
One got points.
Let's go.
And it wasn't even
That was the
yours.
best pick.
You're putting all these terrible sandwiches in here. You didn't even give yourself. You're
Right.
controlling the
You don't even
soundboard.
give
I'm not going to
yourself
give
points?
myself dings
How do you
because that
not-
just seems like a backhanded ding.
Oh my god.
I'm not trying to do mouth things.
I wouldn't give you a ding because your sandwiches sucked. So you didn't deserve a ding. All right. Well, I think we're out of time here. So we're gonna fix the soundboard. We're gonna get some better audio for you guys. But thank you so much for tuning in. If you liked what you had to hear, give us a follow, like us, subscribe, all that good stuff. Click that little bell, get your notification for when we post. Thanks again for tuning in to the Bad Dadvice podcast, and we'll see you all next time.
Here we go.
Cheers.